last Cloudia Inn. Hey there, and good evening or good morning, depending on whatever part of the world you are in. My name is Kit. I'm Last Cloudia's localization lead and PR guy, and I'm joined today by two of our wonderful crew we have here. Producer Knacky-san. Hello, Knacky.
Hello, I'm Knacky, a producer of Last Cloudia. Nice to see you all.
Thank you for the introduction in English.
Yeah.
And off of the screen, off to what stage left, we have Barlene. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're having a very good night, I'm supposed. Yeah, I'll be off the screen today, and I think today we'll mainly be playing on my account.
Yeah.
Look forward to playing with you.
Yeah, definitely. Happy Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year to everyone out
that's
there.
right.
Yeah, how's it going? Today we are mostly going to be covering the collaboration that's going on right now. The second Tales of Collaboration for Last Cloudia.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people really enjoyed the first one. The series as a whole has gone on for a very long time, I think over 2 decades. And certainly it has amassed a lot of fans during that time. Knacky-san, you mentioned during our previous live stream that it was very difficult to choose which characters to use, right? But we found this time we decided for the new collab, we went with Alphen and Velvet, right?
Yeah.
We're going to take a look at the notice and talk a little bit about those characters, about the arcs that are part of this collab, and more of the other cool features in this collab. And then toward the end of the live stream, we will go and play some multiplayer together. So anyone who's here watching on the stream will have a chance to go and jump in. We might play some ability gates, some God-forged dominions. It's really up to you. We can do whatever you guys who are watching the stream want, and we'll all play together toward the end of the stream. But for now, let's start by looking at the in-game notice for the collab.
Yeah.
All right, can we get that on screen right now?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, there we go. Okay. And here we have the events, as you can see. Yeah, there we go. Before we do that, it looks like we've gotten a lot of comments. Just want to say hello to everyone who's watching us right now. Cansador says, "Oh man, here we go." Well, hello.
Hey, hello.
Hey, cheers.
There we go.
Rapture, Beerp. Well, Beerp to you as well, man. Cloudia. Michaelius gives us a hello as well. And Epic Tetsu says, "Time to use all of Barlene's crystals." Sound
no.
good? All right. Well, if Epic Tetsu says it, then I guess Barlene cannot say no.
Oh no.
All right. And Yukis gives us a hello as well. Well, hello to you.
Hello.
All right. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and look at the new units in Tales of in Tales of Cloudia. No, in Last Cloudia.
Cloudia.
Yes, in Last Cloudia. From Tales of Brazilia, we have, as you hear on screen, who is that, Knacky?
Yeah, Velvet Crow.
Velvet.
Yeah.
And Velvet Crow, and we have the arc next to it, Compass. Yeah, some very awesome artwork, which we talked about in detail on the long format live stream. But today, since we're on a short format live stream, we are going to go ahead and just sort of breeze through these. We just wanted to give you a chance to see what is in this collab in case you haven't had a chance to play yet. So here we go. And we have as well, the second week unit, Alphen. Yes, that's right, Alphen, voiced by Takuya Sato.
Yeah.
And we have here Crown Contest, LR, which is a famous scene from the game as well.
Yeah.
All right, and these are available in a number of different gacha, which are explained in the notice right here, but we will touch on those a little bit later in this notice. We also have Redux units. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, this is the second time that we are holding a Tales of Collab, and returning this time around are the Redux units, Stan and Luke and Yuri right there.
Yeah.
As well as we have Redux arcs as well, arcs that appeared during the first Tales of Collab. These are Ultra Chronos, Battle of Elderont, and Brave Vesperia.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Yeah. And these are Barlene. I know that as you can see in our collab key points here, there's a Redux unit, an arc guaranteed. So one of those Redux units or arcs that we just touched on is one that you will be able to get for free if you just go ahead and play. So you don't want to miss this. But Barlene, have you already chosen yours yet?
Yeah, I chose Vesperia. I mean, that was the only one I was missing because I went pretty hard last time.
Yeah.
That's the only one I was missing. Yeah.
What about you, Naki-san? Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, you said you had everything though, right?
already I have.
Had
all.
everything. Yeah. All right. So, all right there. Yeah. And me myself, I went for Ultra Chronos.
Oh, pretty good choice.
Yeah. I just love the artwork and I just love that boss in
Yeah, of
general.
course.
So cool. So.
I mean, it's also a pretty popular choice in the community. I know that.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you can see here, as always, there's a ton of equipment available in the collab. You can see some of it on screen. If you've played the original games, you will recognize some of these items, including the Sin Cleaver armor and more. We also have a ton of stamps that are available both from the original first Tales of Collab and the second Tales of Collab. You can see all of the units that are available in the collab are featured there in stamps. There are also a couple of nifty frames that you can go ahead and pick up during the collab as well, should you like.
Yeah.
As always, there are a lot of free gacha spins that are available, up to 50 of them this time around. And we also have, this is a new one this time around. Insight itself is a fairly new feature. It allows you to make older units more powerful, to basically raise them up to the current power level of new units, so that they can really, basically, really, just pack a punch that is similar to more units that have come out more recently. But you can see here, this is the first time that we've actually done Insight for collab units.
Yeah. Insight みんなやってるかな?
Yeah, I don't know, are you guys actually using collab? Who is? Go ahead, let me see in the comments. Arbor gives us a hey everyone. Michele says, I chose Luke, but I don't have his arc. Yeah, well, maybe that's one of the ones that you can aim for, during the collab. You may be using some of those free tickets. Let's see, Kit, you should play Destiny if you haven't. Solid game. Well, thank you for the comment.
Yeah.
Stan's insights are awesome. Yeah, so Epic Tetsu has been using Stan's insights.
超強いよね、本当にね。
Yeah,
So strong.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, that's right. We don't want to stick around here too long. We do want to give you a chance to play multi with us later on in the segment, so we'll just keep moving along with the event Otherworldly Renegades. As you can see, this is a mining event where you explore a certain ruin and mine for various treasures. This time, if you've played the mining events in the past, you might notice that this time around we managed to speed things up quite a bit, and the event plays quite more smoothly than past mining events.
Yeah.
There are also a number of rewards that are available. You can see those on screen right now. I'm just going to go ahead and breeze past those, as well as touch on very briefly this unit test play quest. Basically what this is, you're probably already familiar with it if you're watching this stream, but this is a place where you can go and play a quest with a unit in its most powerful form when it has the full ability board unlocked, and it's already up to level, I believe, is it 110 or 120?
I think it's up to 120 with all the abilities.
Unlocked, yeah.
I mean, definitely, if you build them yourself, you can definitely make them stronger than the ones we have here.
But certainly, definitely at the highest end of the power scale. So you can go ahead and get a feel for those units, and even if you think that you may not want the unit, you should go play it because you'll get some free crystals just for playing it. So I highly recommend that you go ahead and do that. As you can see, there are test play quests available for the two new units, Elfin and Velvet. We also have Insight. Oh, you're new here.
Okay.
We also have, test play quests available for Insight, those more powerful features that are unlockable for the collab Redux units, which are here specifically, as we mentioned earlier, Stan, Luke, and Yuri. This is a new event which you may or may not have seen us talk about so far or picked up in the notices, but it is the unit damage rankings. And those basically in this event, you use a specific unit. There's one unit that's required, and you try to combine that with various support units and the best loadout that you possibly can to deal the maximum amount of damage using that one unit. I took a look at the rankings just before the stream, and needless to say, we saw some familiar faces there, right?
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, congratulations on everyone who's doing well with those. There's still a little bit more time though, so do go ahead and be sure to test this out, see what you can do.
今スタンとルークとユーリやってるけど、来週かな?
Yeah, right now we have Stan, Yuri, and Luke, but from next week we have Velvet, Elfin, and Kyle.
Yeah.
There you go. So you'll actually be able to try it out with one non-collab unit as well. Training Field, this is a returning feature. If you've ever played Last Cloudia before, you're probably familiar with this, but this is basically one of the places that allows you to power up your units more than anywhere else. Just breezing through a couple of easy quests will really raise the level of your both units and arcs, so highly recommended. You can also get a lot of goodies as well, like crystal mega clusters and things like that. There's also special alchemy for event equipment and credential equipment. The details of that will be available in the in-game notice if you'd like to see that yourself. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Barlene, do you wanna just comment on anything while I'm doing that?
You know, if you bought the credential items from last time, namely the ones for Storm, Luke, and Yuri, you can Godforge them right now. Yeah, and after Godforge, they are really, really powerful. If you have them already, you will want to Godforge them right now. And I mean, if you don't have them, but you would want to, you can also get them in the Crimson or trade shop right now. Yeah, I mean, you can get the one you traded for with the exchange ticket, right? Yeah, so that's always a good choice.
これは期間限定だからね、忘れずにやってほしいですね。
Yeah, they are limited time only, so do be sure to go ahead and get those while you have the chance.
はい。
Okay, we also have the collab challenge going around. Basically what this is just a series of short missions that when you complete each one, there are 9 in total, you'll be able to get 9 different rewards, and as a completion reward, this time around, you will be able to get this exclusive item, Miyu doll, which, yeah, if you've played any of the original games, you will be familiar with. We also have a collab login bonus as always. This includes lots of collab tickets and crystals. So go ahead, be sure to log in a bunch, get those tickets, and then with those you'll hopefully be able to pull some of the collab units and arcs.
こんなものかな?
Yeah, and that just about does it for our introduction of the event using the notice.
じゃあ、まあ、ダメージランキングとかもあるけど、まずアルフェンが出たので、そちらちょっと紹介していきましょうか。
All right, yeah, since we will go ahead and play through some quests in a little bit, but first we're just going to talk about Alphen. Okay, and I think in this segment I'm mostly going to be, I will be translating for Naki-san here, and Barlene will, naturally be speaking in English rather than Japanese.
アルフェンなんですけど、特技を使うとね、自分の HP を、減ってしまうっていうのもあるんですけど、
When Alphen uses some of his skills, his HP will drop, but
あるんだけど、それを引き換えにとにかく火力が高いユニットですね。
But yeah, he has quite a bit of firepower in exchange for that.
はい。で、特技を使うと個性とスキルの効果で HP が 20% 減るっていうところがあるんだけど。
Yeah, and he does have a feature where, through using some skills and traits, his hidden what? It seems HP, yeah, 20% HP will be lost. However,
そうだけどこのシオンのアストラルアートかな。
Yes.
これで特技使って瀕死の時はこれのおかげで HP が回復するんですよ。
Okay, however, when using this Shion's Astral Arte, you can see that the HP recovery cap is quite big and HP will be recovered.
なので MP がある状態だったらなかなか死なないんです、実はアルフェン。
So using this, even though he does have that HP reduction effect, it's very unlikely that he will actually die as a result of that.
あとはもう一個、個性1でですね。
Okay, now let's look at trait 1 here.
わかるかな？特技を5回使うと、オーバーリミッツバフがつくと。
Yeah, so using a skill 5 times will result in the OV, or I believe in this case it's translated as OL buff, being applied to a unit.
はい。でそうするとそのオーバーリミッツ中はHP が減る効果で HP が減らなくなるんですね。
Okay, and yeah, normally that HP reduction effect that we talked about just a moment ago will no longer take effect when the OL buff is on the unit.
いやいや、なんで思ったより死なないんですよ。
Yeah, so again, you might think that the reduction effects might have a negative effect on Alphen. However, as a result of these sort of mitigating abilities, that's not actually the case.
ということでちょっと一回パブラボリアで実践してみようと思います。
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take on Pabloboria, the giant tree monster boss who loves to multiply. And one of the most annoying early bosses, I have to say, but
Yeah, he blasts you with a wide area attack at the beginning.
いやいやいや、懐かしいね。
Yep, let's go ahead and try this out.
Okay.
And like Alphen is one of those units that when you first play, it's kind of scary, right? He burns like 20% of his own HP at each skill. So it's kind of scary to use. But then, if you have the right skills equipped, he doesn't actually die that easily.
HP が減ってくるんですよ、特に使うと。
You can see using skills
Yeah.
causes
Yeah.
HP to reduce, but he's recovered it.
いやいや。
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. You kind of burn through his HP, and then he burns through the MP, right?
Yeah.
To recover himself.
あとはプラウドフォースとかつけれるとね、それだけでも死にづらくなるんですね。
Yeah.
And if you put Proud Force on him, that also makes it more difficult for him to become incapacitated.
次だったら瀕死になるんですね。回復したね、また。
And you can see that his HP has recovered again.
はい、非常に火力が高いですけども。
And you can see he has quite a bit of firepower.
で最後に来ましたね。
And
最後はもうね、瞬殺します。
Okay, and now we're going to be able to just wipe this boss out in just one single moment. There we go. Yeah,
特技さんがね、非常に強いんですよ。
yeah. Skill 3 is really quite powerful.
Yeah, his skill 3 is like one of the, I won't say the best, but it's like really, really powerful. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's wide area, and I mean, it's pretty fast too.
そう、でも速いしね。
Yeah, Arbor says, I remember when this boss initially came out, I had such a hard time with it. Yeah, I think many of us were in
Yeah.
your shoes.
非常に使ってて、なんだろうな、サクサク敵を倒せるというか、面白いユニットかなと思います。
Yeah, it's a unit that really allows you to go ahead and just wipe out bosses, wipe out enemies. So it's really quite fun to use.
いやいやいや。
I also see the comment from the community over the past few days. Like, Elven might not be. I mean, he's pretty strong, but I won't say like he's like the best unit ever.
Yeah.
However, like a lot of people would say like he's very, very fun to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of comments like I saw.
Yeah. So even though he may not be the strongest purely in terms of numbers, he is quite a fun unit to play with.
Yeah.
いやいや。はい。じゃあ次ダメージランキング見ていきましょうか。
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and look at the damage rankings.
OK。これだね。はい。まあもうかなりみんな挑戦してもらっていて、ランキングなんかもね、すごい数字出てますけども。
Yeah, I think you've already been taking part in this, many of you who are watching, and we already have some incredible numbers here, but we're going to go ahead and try it
い
ourselves.
やいや。はい。で今回、スタン、ルーク、ユーリがいて、指定されたユニットでダメージを与えるというコンテンツなわけですけれども、
Okay, and in this content, you go ahead and use the required units. In this case, yeah, Stan, Luke, and Yuri to defeat the enemies. However,
いやいや。ですが、そのちょっと今日はお見せしようと思って、バーディンが、パーティーを組んでくれていますと。
okay, but however, today we're going to be fighting with parties that Barlene has put together for us.
いや、なんでバーディンにちょっとどんな感じで組んだかっていうのを説明してもらいましょうか。
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
all right.
Barlene is going to provide us with a little explanation of how he put these units, parties together.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that. First of all, like the damage ranking, like even if you don't have the units, I would suggest that you play through them at least once to get a feel, and you also get some rewards from playing it. Yeah, and from personally my units, I want just to like state from the beginning that this is not the perfect demonstration of like this is like the best composition ever. No, it's not. It's not the best composition.
We're not min-maxing here.
Yeah, that's not the purpose time. Yeah, I'm kind of, I also limited myself from using like certain units and certain skills. Like obviously you don't see the units from all the collabs. Yeah, I have reframed myself from using some of those.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a basic idea on what like the direction on what kind of party you can build.
Yeah, and that's because we're focusing on this stream on the Tales of Collab.
Yeah, and I mean also I'm pretty sure like a lot of people doesn't have the stuff from those collabs, so it's not like really fair. Like suppose I bring them on, like you can't have
Might
an
not be able
idea.
to replicate that
yeah,
yourself.
you can't replicate that.
OK。
All right.
じゃあスタンからいきましょうか。
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and play with Stan.
はい。
Okay, let's see how this goes.
どうですか？
All right. So for Storm, I have put on a lot of like skills that increase power. Of course, like the goal of this quest is to put out as much damage as you can with stun. Yeah, like of course you can bring other units in, but like little damage doesn't count.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
yeah, I put a lot of damage increase and damage cap increase on Storm. That's like everything I have on him.
Yeah,
And for
buffers,
inside, I
buffers.
think I have him like pretty much all like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, inside is
perfect.
basically
Plus
fully
heavy.
unlocked.
Not perfectly, but yeah, mostly.
Well,
Yeah.
plus
he's at,
160.
Like, plus 160.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Oh yeah, you can see all those mastered skills.
Yeah, I pretty much used most of my mats on him.
Wow.
Yeah, but no regrets. He's very, very, very strong. Yeah.
で、カイネとかは？
Okay. And Pioneer is here because she has a charisma buff, buff all fire attribute damage. the more fire attribute units you have, the more it gets stronger. And obviously, like both Storm, Kainet, and actually Lineage counts as well. So yeah, all of them are counted as fire units, so you get a pretty big buff from her.
So you're just using the damage scaling from Kainet.
Yeah, and aside from that, she has quite a few debuffs on her.
ウィンドサークルとかエレメンタルサークルだ。
Yes, you have the attribute circles.
いやいやいや。はい。
Yes.
スタンはそんなところかな。
Yes. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
OK。じゃあルーク。
All right, you want to explain Luke?
Yeah, of course. Luke is special because he does a lot of extra attack damage. So yeah, I put a lot of damage increase on him, obviously, and a lot of critical increase. I also have a bow and sword on him, so as much as criticals I can do, and and trigger the extra attack damage.
これちょっとクロートだよね、これもね。
Yeah. So you can get the extra attack damage from that.
スターロール。
It's a pretty standard build for them, I would say. Yeah.
OK。じゃあメギウスはなんで入って
Yeah,
るん
and
ですか？
similarly to Kainet, Megus also have the light attribute increase for the whole party, right? Yeah, so that's his main objective here.
It's just a very efficient way to buff the entire party.
いやいや。
Yeah.
ほい。ネイルは？
And Nail also counts as a light attack, obviously. So she can trigger the charisma from
Okay.
Megus. And obviously, I put on a lot of debuffs on her, and she casts pretty fast, and a lot of MPs on her too. And so her target here is mostly to do debuffs.
OK。
Michaelius is saying, great stream, I'm enjoying it. Well, thank you. Hey,
Yeah, thank
thanks for
you.
watching.
So, yeah, I hope you are liking this. It's a pretty basic guide, but you can get some very smart here.
いやいや。OK。
Okay.
じゃあユーリ。
Lastly, Yuri. Yuri similarly have a lot of damage card on him, of course, and obviously Yuri, you would want to duel with him. So a lot of time the damage cap matters for him, benefits him a lot more. And the thing special about Yuri is like he has a skill that recovers all of his skill cooldown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because he has this, I also have like skills that allows him to regain his MP. So that he can use the skills multiple times.
Yeah.
OK。ほい。そしてグラフル。
Yeah, Grapple is similar to Megus and Kainet. She has the charisma buff for her attribute, which is Earth. Yeah, so she got a pretty good buff for that.
And
Yeah, I also have. This is one of the more rare unit. She's the AIDIS from the Valentine.
I feel like you include her in a lot of parties on the
Yeah,
streams.
she's
She's your personal favorite.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite ever. Yeah, she has this niche. It's kind of a niche effect, but she has this area buff with a circle that will increase the power of Earth attacks. Yeah, this is probably the one that a lot of people doesn't have, but I would say she's like very good in this occasion.
OK。あとはちょっと伝えてほしいんだけど、
Yeah.
新規海岸インサイトなんだけど、ダメージランキング挑戦するだけだったらその攻撃系のスキルを優先して習得すれば良いかなと思うんですよ。プロテクションとかは別になくても、ダメージランキングでそんな関係がないので、なんで素材がちょっと少ないなって人とかはダメージ上げる系のやつを優先して習得していくといいと思います。
So if you have a limited number of insight materials, when it comes to damage rankings, what will be most useful is to use those insight abilities that focus most on offense rather than defense or other sorts of abilities.
Thank you. はい。じゃあちょっと軽く紹介したところで、スタンのパーティーで行ってみましょうか。
All right, so now that you've seen the details of these three parties, we're going to go and actually try to fight in the damage rankings with Stan's party.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on how you want to go with it with the insights, right? Like right now, we don't, like most people, I would say, like doesn't have like the abundance of all the materials we can use. So you kind of have to be selective with what skills to learn.
Yeah. じゃあバーリンの代わりに行ってみましょうか。
All right, let's go ahead and play for Barlene.
Okay.
Let's see.
はい。まずはどうしましょうか。バフをかけましょうか。
Shall we go ahead and buff first?
Okay. まあカリスマ勝手にかけるけどカリスマかけ。
let's go ahead and,
で、
apply that charisma.
カリスマかけたら、まあ、ウィンドサークルとかか。
Yeah, let's go ahead and fire off some wind circles.
で、エレメンタルサークル。
Elemental circle as well.
Okay. あとはひたすら投げる。
And now we just go ahead and pummel the opponents.
In case you have never tried this quest, like this is one of the quests that I know it doesn't move. You can do as much energy.
Okay, the enemy will not flee from you.
Yeah, also part of the reason I have Limius here is because his magic has a lot of combos. So you can combine like with combo master or whatever other skills that will choose combos.
あとはスキルコスト回復できる魔法とかね、ある人はそれを使うともっとスコア出やすくなりますね。
Yeah, of course. You can do a lot of combos.
Yeah.
I haven't included much of the skill chart here, just to be kind of fair. But definitely, if you have those, you can make use of them.
Yeah.
You know what, like skills like full charge, the all some of the collab skills. If you make use of those, you probably do a lot better than I do.
ブレークはギリギリできないかな。もうちょっとブレーク積んでいくといいかもしれないですね。スタンがね。
Yeah, we're not quite sure if we're going to be able to put this enemy into break, but it could be good in the future to put some breaking abilities into this party.
Of course, you can probably use another unit to help stun break, dust break.
Yeah.
Score is.
Yeah, what is the score? Yeah, it's always hard to read the numbers without commas in there. I believe what are we at? Maybe 71 million or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, 76 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
まあ高い人はね、4億とか、日本語版だとそうか4億ぐらいかな。
Wow, so we've actually hit about 400 million in the Japanese version.
That's really good.
英語版も多分そんぐらい出てる人いるよね。
Yeah, and in the English version we also have around 400 million.
まあ今の記録の6倍ぐらい出てるということで。
Yeah, it's about 6 times the current value that we were able to produce in this quest.
はい。プレイするだけでクリスタルとかもらえたりするので、ぜひ挑戦してみてください。
And here as well, just by playing, you're able to get some crystals. So go ahead and try it out yourself.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have the unit, you can play it, right?
Yeah. Although it's worth saying that if you don't have the unit, you'll be able to borrow the unit for the purposes of the quest, but you will not be able to use that unit to appear in the final rankings.
Okay. はい。じゃあマルチプレイをやっていきますか。
All right, let's go ahead and play some multiplayer. Before we go ahead and do this, I just want to say that everyone who's watching the stream is welcome to play. However, we ask that you do only play once to give as many people a chance to play as possible. For those people who are able to get into the room, we will write your name here on a whiteboard that we have prepared for you, and then show it up on screen for all the world, and then go ahead and play some multiplayer quests. It depends on the exact amount of time that we have, but we'll probably be able to run through, I'm going to guess, given that we wrapped up our explanation of the TO collab fairly early, I think we should be able to get through probably anywhere from 3 to 5 runs, I'm guessing. And for each one, just go ahead and let us know in the comments which quest it is that you want to run through with us, and we would be more than happy to go ahead and join you for that. So, there we go. Thank you, Naki-san.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and let us know in the comments. We need more story. I know we are hard at work producing that right now, so do bear with us there as we do that. So yeah, go ahead and let us know in the comments what multiplayer quests it is that you want to play with us on stream, and we will go ahead and join those. Now, we're waiting for the comments now. I guess we can just go ahead and maybe do some ability gates while we're waiting. I don't know. I'm not seeing any comments quite yet, so.
Yeah, we
just want to go for the big one right away.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and make a locked room.
Okay. Stunでいくか。
We're gonna go to stun. Oh, and monster, Falmega. We have a request for.
アルフにか、いや、スニーか。
なんかファルメガのリクエストが。
ファルメガ、OK。
All right, thank you. Yeah, Ant Monster, we got you there. Rapture.
ファルメガ解放されてる。今日じゃないだ。今日ファルメガないです。
Yeah, she's not open today. Sorry about that, Rapture.
Keys, I think.
Do you want to use them? Are you sure?
Use them if you want.
All right. Barlene says he's okay with using his keys, so. 鍵使ってもよいと。
鍵って真相回路使えないんじゃない？
前は使えてなかったでしたっけ？
鍵はね、ブレイクとかなんだよね。
All right, well, sorry about that. The keys will not open that. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think we are out of luck right now for Falmega, but we'll go ahead and play. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play Bahamut for now, and then if anyone has any other requests, go ahead and let us know in the comment.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for this, Naki-san. Yeah, there we go. Our room number is 946400, 946400. Please enter that code into the locked multiplayer room and you'll be able to join.
ルーム ID 書いてくれてるな。
Okay, oh, there we have it. Two people. We have Garth and Tetsu. Welcome, both of you. And we still have one more slot open.
Okay.
Oh, and there we go. We have our third member, Arbor. Thank you for joining us, Arbor.
Thank you.
Hey, cheers. Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers, I'm fired up. And let's do amazing.
Very
Classic stamp.
いきますか。はい。
All right, let's go ahead and play. Here we go.
これ読める？
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
okay.
Nice handwriting. My handwriting is normally less legible. 自分の文字の方がいつも読めないです。
なるほどね。さあ。
All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, how quick are we going to be able to get through this? Often on the streams, we're able to just more or less one hit.
お、アルフェン強いなやっぱ。
Oh, there we go. Wow.
ユーリも強いな。
Yeah, you guys are all quite strong. Alpha and Yuri and Melza.
確かに。メルザからのテイルズシリーズですね。ちなみに皆さんはテイルズシリーズはどんなものをやったことがあるんでしょうか？
Yeah, so let us know in the comments, everyone in chat, what are those Tales games that you've played? Let us know.
だってディスティニーとかもね、結構昔のゲームだからね。
Yeah, Destiny's quite an old one. And some of the early Tales games, I think, do not have official English
Yeah, I
translations.
think a lot of them does not have
Yeah.
English version.
ファンタジアとか多分ないよね。 一番
Yeah,
最初に。
Fantasia may not have one, yeah. Not sure, I'd have to get on Wikipedia to tell for each individual one, but...
Yeah, I think it might have only PSP version. I'm not very sure.
Yeah, some of them just have like they're like translations on handhelds or like, sort of more minor platforms. But
おお、テイルズ・オブ・ディスティ
yeah,
ニー
Michaelis,
PS1
the Tales of Games. Oh, wow, okay, there we go.
I think the one I played the most was the Tales of Destiny remake.
Okay.
PlayStation 2.
Oh, all right. Yeah, PS2, it's a classic.
The remake version, I remember playing that over like the whole Christmas vacation that I had.
Oh, really?
Not much of a vacation right now.
Yeah.
I spent so much time.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much to explore in there, right? That I mean, you usually could spend a whole vacation
Yeah,
just
you
trying
know,
to
crazy.
look at all the nooks and crannies of the games.
The crazy thing is, I had a few friends with me. In case you didn't know, like you can play that on multiple controllers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can actually play it.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people will see it as a single player RPG games. But no, actually,
It isn't. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite unusual. Yeah, that's quite.
It's quite a different experience. Than,
Yeah.
Most people would have.
シンフォニア。
Yeah, Random Games says Symphony was the first I played. I love collecting the Tales games. I'm glad that they are remastering them. Yeah, you're definitely not alone there. Definitely, it's good to see. I feel like with with Arise as well, I think the series is starting to get more recognition in the West than it has up until now.
I mean, before like obviously like Symphony as one of the bigger ones, right?
Yeah.
I think they came on GameCube.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah.
That was on GameCube. And, yeah, they also had anime.
Okay.
Yeah, OVA anime. I think it was one of the more popular ones.
ゲームキューブの後にプレイステーションが出てたんだよね。
Oh, okay. So there's a GameCube version and a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That Nerd DK says, I'm playing Tales of Grace right now. I am enjoying the
Oh
remaster.
yeah, that's like last month.
Yeah.
ちょうどね、
Yeah.
出てたからね。
Yeah, just about a month ago, right? Yeah.
Crazy is like
はい、クリア
All
で
right,
す。
so
ありがとうございま
thank
し
you
た
everyone for
Thank
helping
you.
us clear this quest. Much appreciated.
いやいや。
Let's go ahead and open the room to some other people. However, if anyone doesn't jump in right away, if we wait a moment and no one jumps in, feel free to jump in for a second time.
はい。じゃあ
But in general,
次
too,
です
please do give others a moment to play the quest. What next event? What is the next event? Yeah, good game, Tetsu. Thanks.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
thank
you're
you.
talking about the next event in terms of this collab, I think we have the ranking event and the training field. Right?
Yeah.
In a few days.
まあじゃあクラーケン行きますか。
All right, let's unleash the Kraken.
クラーケンスタンで大丈夫ですか？大丈夫だね。
Of course.
All right, so yeah, Stan for the Kraken.
炎だけど行っちゃいます
Okay,
よ。
here we go. We're gonna go
Okay.
ahead and open up another room. And our room number this time around is, let us know, Knacky. 538595. 538595.
Okay.
Okay, please go ahead and jump in the room if you can. We'll be eager to fight the Kraken with fire. Gonna burn the Kraken. There we go. Oh, awesome. Thank you. We have some new
pretty
people.
Thank you.
Yeah, H user. Ha.
B
I'm not gonna say the third player name. Sorry. And then
user
Prikes.
マイクホーク。
Nice. You got him to say it.
RYX。
Ah. All
落
right.
ち着いてる
Yeah, yeah.
やん。いやいや。
Yeah, Kit sounding like those numbers of a 90s infomercial. Here we have, yeah, Barlene, BH user, player 3, and Rix.
Okay, let's go.
There we go. Let's do this.
結構ねシンフォニアとか多いかなと思ったけど、
Yeah.
まあいろいろ分かれてますね。
Yeah, we got a whole bunch. Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely maybe, depending on, at what period you were playing the most games, what platforms you had, what country you were in. The Tales game that you might know best can really differ, it seems like.
バーディーは何個やったことある？テールズ。
The Tales games, I played quite a few of them. Let's see, Destiny, Living Destiny, Destiny 2, Symphonia AIDIS. Vesperia, Grace.
Oh, wow, okay, so you're definitely a devoted fan.
Yeah, quite a few of them, I would say.
Can I ask you, Barlene, just a random question? Since you are, bilingual, trilingual, have you played any of them in Japanese? And if you have you noticed the difference between what the games feel like in English and Japanese?
Oh yeah, I would definitely say there's a huge difference.
Oh, really?
I played most of them in the Japanese version.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I would say one of the things special about Tales is, I mean, it might be just me, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree. Like in Japanese, there are the arts, like the skills, the text skills names.
Yeah.
They're all written in kanji, right?
Yeah, all of the artes have
Yeah.
really difficult names.
Yeah, so like all the physical arts are pretty much written in kanji, and all the magics are written in katakana.
Okay.
And obviously the kanji arts, like the name is like really cool.
Yeah. It's basically like they're all not dictionary words, they're like all originally made words
they're
just
all
for the
made up.
game. Yeah, all made up words.
Yeah, by the kid, I mean, all the sounds is very, very cool.
Yeah.
And that also resonates from, for those people from Asian countries, mainly the Chinese countries.
Yeah.
They can really kind of feel like a lot of people find the skills name really
Yeah.
I mean, you will say, some people will say it's a bit like Asian, but like it's
Yeah.
very good people.
Yeah. And how are we doing right now? Oh, we got a HP lock right
い
now.
やいやいや。
Just waiting to bust through this HP lock. Yeah.
僕もゲームで結構英語覚えたりはあったね。
Oh, sorry?
ゲームで英語覚えたり。
覚えたんですか？
そうそうそう。ファイヤーとかさ言うじゃん。
はいはい。
ファイナルファンタジーとかでね。
Okay, so yeah, Knacky-san here actually learned a lot of English words from playing games.
いやいや、ファイヤー、
Like,
サンダー、
yeah, Fire Thunder.
ザ
So she's kind of like the opposite of us.
Yeah.
自然とこう入ってくるもんね。
Yeah.
ファイヤー光るみたいなね。
Yeah, in case you know, like a large proportion of people these days learn Japanese from playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Random question for you, Naki-san. Have you ever played? Do you have like a Western game that you enjoy? なんか洋芸で好きなものってあります？
洋芸で好きなものっていうか、結構海外のゲームだと、FPS とか。
Ah, really? Okay. FPS. He's an FPS player.
FPS, Counter Strike.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's a classic.
Counter Strike.
Okay, I did not know that.
あと Valorant.
Okay.
あと LOL とか。
Okay. Oh, League.
Oh, you
Yeah.
play League.
You're a League player. Dang.
あとは昔のゲームだと
あ
海外の会社が作ったのとかはやったことあるからね。
Okay. 昔のゲームで？
昔のゲームなんかスーファミとかかな、なんかすごい古いので海外が作ってるゲームとかもあったりして。
具体的なタイトルがちょ
っと思い出せないけど。はいはい。
Yeah, during like the Super Nintendo era, there were some foreign developed games, some non-Japan developed games that he played, but you don't exactly remember what they were.
あとはなんかスカイリムとかも。
Oh, okay. Yeah. Skyrim.
スカイリム。
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes out, we'll have to go play some GTA 6
together. GTA もあるわ。
Yeah.
Okay. じゃあ最後とかまあラストレイ行きますか次は。
Alright. Yeah. Let's go ahead.
Okay.
Play some Lastoria. Arch-Spiritus Lastoria. Yeah, I agree with you there, Tetsu. Animating games are really good for learning words for different languages.
いや、そうだよね。
Yeah.
結構ちょっと変わった表現を覚えてるね、多分ね。
Yeah, true. There are a lot of expressions there that you wouldn't normally use during daily life, but hey, when it comes time to use one of those, you'll notice no one else.
萌えとかね。
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We have Gene Selp. All right, in second player place, we have a few more slots there. Is that VH, I believe? VH in third player slot?
Oh, VH.
Yeah. And we have one more slot open, so go ahead, join. Even if you've already joined, go ahead and feel to jump in again. Feel free to jump in again. Oh, nice, I'll protect you. Says you now. And there we go. Oh, we have Prof. Zafiel in fourth place.
Hey there.
Nice, thank you for joining.
Thank you. Okay, there we go.
All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go fight Lastoria.
いろんなコラボのタイトルが書かれていますね。
Yeah, we can see a lot of collabs that people would love to see in the comments.
さあ、ベルベットが2人いますね。
All right, yeah, we got Double Velvet.
キットは一番好きなゲームなんだ。
Favorite game? Favorite all-time game?
Yeah.
Wow, that's extremely difficult. That's extremely difficult.
That's a huge question to ask.
I would have to say, I am. Geez, it's hard to say. These days, I think I told you about this. I play a lot of board games nowadays, and I can't say a specific thing, but like, since it came out, I've played Magic the Gathering off and on.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have to say there are a lot of. Even like digitally, I play a lot of digital card games. So I'm a big fan of those. When it comes to role-playing games, geez, I have to say this is. It's just a very standard title, but I think Mother 2 is definitely one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, that was actually one of the reasons that I think I started to learn Japanese. So I wanted to play that in the original.
なるほどね。
Yeah, definitely showing my age here, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's still a very popular title.
I mean, Mother is one of those titles that after you play it, you're not the same anymore.
Yeah. Sure. I have to say, of more recent things, I'd have to say like of role-playing games. What is the last? No, I have to say when we were preparing for the Star Ocean collab, like I played the new remaster. I have to say I love that as well. I love like science fiction in general, and it's really I think It's pretty unusual to get like a JRPG that's like purely science fiction and like not a mix of science fiction and fantasy. So I have to say I really enjoyed that a lot.
I would say like the majority of like JRPGs like are more focused on the magic and the sword and magic side, and then the science technical side.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned it, that's kind of the special part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have to say I really enjoy. It's not exactly RPG, but like there we go. Congrats, guys! Hey, cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
I really enjoy like dungeon crawler games as well, like Wizardry, stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, a slightly more modern take on that would be like Darkest Dungeon, things like that. But I really love that type of game as well.
Yeah. あと1回か2回ぐらい行きますか。
All right, let's go. Yeah, one or two more times.
ちょっと端末リフレッシュしますね。
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and
Okay.
there we go. Just take a moment there to get things set up again. Illusion of Gaia would be a dope collab. I agree with that. But whoops, I wasn't supposed to say that. Sorry. Sorry, strike that. Just we'll edit that out in post.
スターオーシャンね、3もやったって言ってもね。
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if we can answer this question yet, but Garth says, "Do you know if the original group, Kyle, Ray, Zekis, Lilibet, Theria, will get insight?"
そうだね。一応予定というかやろうとは思っているので、ちょっと時期とかはまだ言えないですけど、ちょっと待ってください。
Okay, so yeah, I can't say exactly when, but it is in our plans. So just please, please wait patiently. Bear with us until we're able to announce a date for that.
I would say like similar to White Knight Milza, just because the unit is a free unit doesn't mean they are not getting insight, right?
Yeah, definitely.
そうね、ちょっとやっぱ特技のねモーションを変えるとかってところが結構時間かかっちゃうんですよ、どうしても。
Yeah,
そう。
Actually, changing the motions, like one of the places that takes the most amount of time is going ahead and editing the pixel art, editing the motions.
そう。で特にね昔のキャラクターって作りが違くて、僕がいるわけじゃないけど、なんでこんな作りになってんだろうなって結構あるらしくて。
Okay, really. So the way that's really interesting. So the way that the pixel art motions were put together during the early stage of the game is different from the way that they're put together now. So as a result, it can take a lot of working around and just fiddling with the pixel art to make things work smoothly to make those changes.
Difficult to explain, right?
Yeah.
そう。なんで少しずつちょっとやってるんでちょっとお待ちください。
Okay, but we are, hard at work at that. So just please bear with us a little bit longer.
Okay.
Also, I think a lot of the early stage unit, like a lot of them, the pixel art were made before the game even released, right? Obviously. Yeah, so back then a lot of things wasn't really taken into consideration that much.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's the way that a lot of you can go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I think it's the way that a lot of games, anime as well, just media in general tends to develop. Right? Is that things at the very beginning stages tend to be different from the more mature stages. All right. Oh wait, we don't have the. Oh, there we go. Okay. Our room number is 906-200-906-200. Enter that now, and you will have your chance to play with us here in multiplayer. This is going to be our last, or maybe second to last run. So do go ahead and jump in now if you want to play with us today on stream. Okay. Another interesting question we have. Arbor asks, monster unit insights?
スターはね。ちょっと悩んでいるところではありますけど、他の結構要望がとにかく多くてですね、一通り1年目で出たユニットをやってちょっとそこにモンスターが入ってくるかどうかってところはちょっと楽しみに楽しみにでもいかないか。
All right, so basically, yeah, that's something that we have had a lot of requests for, and we haven't made a final decision on that now. It's something that we're really sort of debating on. We had said that we want to do units that came out during the first year. But ultimately, whether we include monster units in that or not is something that hasn't been finalized yet. So do bear with us, and hopefully we might be able to make an announcement about that a little bit later on.
Yeah.
All right, here we have Barleen, Eric Sheen, Greed, and Rix.
Okay.
All right, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
In terms of insight, like the idea was to mainly focused on the most early units.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, since it released, like the system is very much welcome from like most players. It's like getting a lot of praise and popularity along with players. So like I don't know, as time goes on, we certainly might have some exceptions, or maybe even expand, from time to time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that's undecided yet. Like for example, like this time we have the collab, right?
Yeah.
And obviously they got insights. That's certainly one exception there.
Yeah. However, as we mentioned, those insights were those insights were balanced to match the power level of other insight units. So it's not like they get a bonus as collab units that makes them much more powerful than other insight units. So just do be aware. Like you can just rest assured that the power level is intended to be balanced overall.
なんかホブゴブルが飛び込みでパーンとか攻撃できたら面白い。
Yeah, but it would be pretty fun if Hobgobble were just able to like zoom in and like smash the enemy.
If he gets a teleport skill, that would be crazy.
カイルより強いホブゴブルとかね。
Hobgobble, according to the popularity poll, the very least popular unit in the game. But who knows? Maybe a good insight could turn that around.
いろんな可能性を秘めてますよね。
Imagine if the insight breaks and he suddenly raising the
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe. No, I mean I'm just joking here. But like if Hobgobble has like a big part in the story, so he has to get a big insight.
That would be crazy.
さあ。
Actually, now that you mentioned it, that's been always one of the things that I've been thinking about. Like after the insights, white knight nails are so strong, right?
Yeah.
So like kind of making me think, well, a lot of people would say like he's stronger. The heavenly knight nails, right? Of course, I have always been wondering how we balance it.
No, I think we might have mentioned this before, but one of the things that I really like about Insight, and I think one of our intentions behind Insight was that, particularly if you've been playing the game since the very beginning days, and even if you haven't, like, the early characters are all, so unique and appealing. Just a lot of character, sort of condensed into each individual one. So I think, I have my favorite characters from the early days. If I remember Naki-san, who was your favorite character? Who was なんかその初期リリースでなんか好きななんかタケソンさんだとすごいロビンが好きじゃないですか。
あ、はいはいはい。
Yeah, I know. Like Takeson-san is a big Robin fan. What was yours?
初期ってほど初期じゃないけどファル。
Fall. Okay. Yeah, Fall. You're a big Fall fan.
Yeah.
I have to say, I think I might have mentioned this before, but my favorites are Savia and Blood Rose. Yeah. Do you have any, Barlene?
Yeah, my favorite from the early days is definitely Tinkiri.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
She has like one of the most beautiful pixel art ever.
Yeah. The animation is really cool, right? Where everyone like is waving their glow sticks.
I love the the end of battle.
There we go. Hey, cheers. Thank you, everyone. Barlene, Eric, Shingreed, and Rix.
あとはあれだね。最初僕ゴルムとダインと白ミルだったんですよ。
Oh, really? Gorm, Dine, and White Mouse was your first party?
いやいや、その3人めっちゃ好きだね。
Yeah, those are great.
一番最初のパーティー。
Yeah. Dine is a good one. He's always really funny in the stories, right? Because he's just like a chatty old man in the story, despite looking like a really scary skeleton.
じゃあラスト1回。
All right, last time?
All right, last one.
Garth says, I am a huge Lukiel fan. Yeah, I hear that. No, Lukiel, her particularly,
really
they're all really good, but I have to say, the pixel art for the very first version is just amazing. Her wings. Yeah, that's really, really done well. Yeah, if you go and look at, if you go ahead and look at Lukiel's, the original Lukiel's pixel art frame by frame, it's actually, there's so many frames, like so much work that went into that. All right, we have Lucas in second player place. We have 2 slots open, so go ahead and join if you've had the chance to, if you have not had the chance to join yet. That Nerd DK, welcome. And we have 1 more slot for our last run of the day. Go ahead, jump in if you can. We are currently waiting for you. There we go. Thanks, Naki, for writing that all out.
Okay.
Lucas says hello. I'm going to do something funny. All right. Well, we're waiting.
Uh-oh.
All right, and do we have a third player yet? We'll just wait a little bit longer to try to get a third player in, and there we have it. AIDIS, welcome, AIDIS.
Welcome.
Every time you guys say that, I don't know if I'm supposed to be excited
or scared. All right, here we go.
You're preparing. Okay, ready.
Alright.
Let's go.
All right, thanks for preparing. Let's do this.
やっぱみんなゲーム好きなんだね。
Yeah.
コメント見てるとね。
Yeah, OG Ray says, Jay Reese says, OG Ray, Blaze Blade Shin, and Yashimaru got me into this game.
Yeah.
Definitely.
なるほどね。
I think, no, Ray is still, if not the most iconic character, definitely one of the most iconic characters in the game. I think he just has a lot of really enduring fans.
ヤシャマルとかさ、鬼神とか、結構こう和って感じだね。
Yeah. Yashimaru is
結構
like,
好きなんかね。
yeah. Is what you like about Yashimaru the fact that he's like just such a purely Japanese character? We know what is it, what is not. Here's a question for Kit, Barlene, and Aki. Who's your favorite villain character?
Are we talking about
For Last Cloudia, I think.
Last Cloudia.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
ヴィランか。難しいな。
That's easy enough.
ゾグラスかな。
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Zuglas. I have to say, I'm cheating by not choosing a single one, but I have to say my favorites are basically the crazy advocates, like Lily, Lily and Meili and Labyrinth.
I mean, I think you can argue.
いや、ラブレスもいいよね、そ
You
れ
can
は。
argue that most of the goddess advocates are pretty crazy.
Just insane, yeah. I'm very, very excited to see where the story goes from here on out. I'm not going to give any spoilers on the stream for those of you who haven't had a chance to catch up all the way to the newest installment of the story, which we released in January. However, Labyrinth has made some demands, and I'm excited to see how those demands are responded to.
Just kind of hard. Like I'm kind of split between Zoglas and Lily.
Oh, really?
Well, I would say
Yeah.
Lily ultimately.
Yeah.
Like,
リリー人気だね。
she's quite a character, and
Yeah.
because of that, after like the main arc one, she still appears in the game from time to
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah.
You can look at the event story for others, and there she is every time.
Yeah, I feel like these days, we tend to see more of Lily in like seasonal events. She'll just like pop up, now and again. But I would be very excited. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I would be very excited to see a little bit more of her in the mainline story again someday.
Yeah, I mean, if you get back at quite a few updates ago, if everyone watched the cutscene around Roland.
Yeah.
Between Roland and the heroic shift. Yeah, what happens there is there's definitely some possibility, right?
Yeah.
He appears in we don't know.
I have to say as well, just continue on villains. I think Lilaha is just so interesting. Like, that's the thing, right? Is she a villain though? Do we know? We're still, it looks like she may be evil, she may not be evil, who knows? It's still, we're still figuring that out, and I think that's a lot of fun.
What like the event for December? The one with
Oh, yeah.
After, everyone saw it in that event story, like, she helped Adele.
Yeah.
She helped them.
Yeah.
Adele Luxius. So, yeah, would be quite a twist if it turns out Luxius was the good guy.
Yeah.
Probably not happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard to say what exactly is going on.
Yeah, that's just my head canon.
Yeah.
死んじゃったって言ったけど参加ありがとうござい
All
ま
right,
す。
well, yeah, we didn't manage to finish that, but thank you, Barlene, Lucas, that nerd, DX, and Edens. Thank you all for joining us on the stream.
Thank you. じゃあマルチプレイはそんなところかな。
All right, and that just about does it for our multiplayer this time around. We're going to be wrapping up the stream in just a moment or two, but I don't know. Do you guys have anything else to say to the players before we sign off? Barlene, how about you?
Yeah, thanks everyone, taking part in the stream. Yeah, it's always fun, to share, what we have, the latest update, and we have the ranking events coming and the training field coming like in just a few days. So I hope you guys have fun with that. We still have a lot of updates like coming this month, right? Yeah, so I hope you look forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything,
なん
Naki-san?
か最後のお知らせはコメントの後で大丈夫？
Okay, yeah.
ああ、OK、
Right.
OK。
Yeah, we have one more thing to
Yeah.
share about, but we're going to just share some
ああ、
comments
OK、
before that.
OK。はい、じゃあご視聴ありがとうございました。
Yeah, thank you very much for watching.
今日はなんかあれだね、ゲーム談義みたいなのができて、
Yeah.
いやいやもうちょっとこういうのやっていきたいね。
Yeah, we were able to talk a lot about games. I hope that we have a chance to do more of this in the future.
OK。でまあテイルズコラボもまだまだありますし、あとねお伝えしましたけど、ワールドレイド今最終調整中なんですよ。
All right, and yeah, World Raid is currently in the final, adjustment phase. But until now, we still have more of the TO collab ongoing. So be sure to go ahead and play that while you have the chance. As Barlene mentioned earlier in the stream, there's still going to be more content coming out in in the TO collab. So do be sure to check that out.
いや、なんでワールドレイドもあるし、まだまだ面白いラストクラウディが待ってるから、
Yeah.
ぜひ楽しみにしててください。
So there's still a ton of really fun content coming on the pipeline in Last Cloudia. So keep checking out. We will keep letting you know everything that is coming out.
いやいや。
And just for me, myself, I just want to thank you very much for joining us on the stream. This is always a lot of fun. Thank you for chatting with us here in the chat. I don't know, yeah, I love you guys. Thank you very much for being a part of the stream. Before we go, we want to let you know, as is the case for many collabs, we have this special card maker feature.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a special card maker feature. Do we have any on-screen materials for that or not? No?
I think we do.
Can we get the on-screen materials?
Hold on just a moment.
Yeah. All right, well, yeah. But essentially what we have is there are special cards that you're able to make using a part of the Last Cloudia site, which tell other people your username, your user ID, and a message about who you want to be friends with, what sort of players you're looking for to fill out your friend list. So there's that individual player card that you're able to make, and then there is also the guild player, the guild team card that you're able to make, and that also just says your guild name, your guild ID, and the sorts of players that you're looking for your guild. Those are available all the time, but for the Tales collab in particular, special Tales themed ones are available.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do check those out if you have the chance. Otherwise, yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, love you guys. And let me just check the chat before we go. World chat.
ガンダムゼロ押してくる人2回目だよ。
All right, yeah. We definitely have a lot of collab requests. We'll take those into consideration, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I think that just about does it. So we will see you around later. Have a great day. Have a great evening, depending where you are in the world. And thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.